film with friends, missing VHS videotape repeating.
Welcome back, guys. Today we're taking a look at The Frighteners, 1996. This is a Peter Jackson movie. This is the widescreen edition from Universal. There's a few of these. I can't remember all of them. I think there's a Jurassic Park one. I think there's a Psycho one that is kind of sort of prismatic, kind of border around it. The widescreen edition releases. I like this movie a lot. This is probably my first or second interaction with Peter Jackson movies. I think before this, I had previously seen Dead Alive, otherwise known as Brain Dead in the other countries. But I don't think I put two and two together a couple years later. I remember I had a poster for this on my wall in my bedroom when I was a kid, or preteen or whatever, because the movie theater down the street that I used to go to and that I would eventually work at had freebie posters all the time. So I had a little mini poster, a little mini one sheet of this hanging on the wall. Probably a while before I ever saw it. My brother and one of my closest friends and I rode our bikes down there to actually try and sneak in and see this. We were all underage. My brother might have been of age at the time, but my friend and I weren't, so we couldn't get in, so we had to go see something else instead. Like I said, but previous couple years before this, I think freshman year, I borrowed Dead Alive on VHS, and that was my first taste of Peter Jackson without really knowing that was the same person. Then years later, I got into Peter Jackson films, of course, tracking down like Meet the Feebles and Heavenly Creatures and all that, before he got super uber famous with the Lord of the Rings series. And then, of course, I backtracked all the way to Bad Taste. Really good movie. The visual effects in it were pretty much like ahead of their time, kind of top notch for 1996. And obviously the visual effects that they created here kind of went on to pave the way for stuff that they would do in Lord of the Rings with Gollum and everything. If you've never seen this movie, it's probably one of the last, could be one of the last movies with Michael J. Fox in it that I could think of. John Astin's in it, Trina Alvarado, who's really cute, in it, Jeffrey Combs, who was previously in some really good stuff like Reanimator and all that. Really glad I own this movie. I like this widescreen edition of it. If you've never seen it, check it out. It's Frighteners, 1996. Peace.